is Coach Maggie with another 5-Minute Monday Mindset. And this is a little different because usually I do these at 7 in the morning and it is mid-afternoon. But we have been on the road. We went to North Carolina celebrating a birthday, celebrating a family reunion, had an amazing time. And today we were traveling home. And I almost skipped it, but yet there was something that happened that I thought, this is perfect. We use our GPS. We've been making this trip to visit family for probably 25 years. And yet we only do it once or twice a year that we're driving. And so, you tend to be like, okay, is this the turn off? Is this where I go? And so we were looking at the GPS, and this time it decided to send us a different way. And there was that minute where we had to decide, do we risk it and go an unknown way, or do we go the usual way? So I have a feeling you know where I'm going with this. And so it's dark, it's 5 in the morning, and I thought, okay, I was driving, so I thought, okay. And it was a little sketchy at first. It was like, I'm not familiar. It was starting to sprinkle, so that made things even more tense. And then as I started going, I thought, okay, I'm getting my bearings. I feel okay. But still, I had to make sure that I was really focused because, again, this was something new. But as I was driving, it's dark, the sun isn't up yet. I thought, boy, isn't this how life is? We get really comfortable going through life a certain way. We get up, we have our habits that we boom, boom, boom. We go to work, we do our chores. So much of life is just done almost on remote control. And we don't even think about it. And the idea of doing something different often scares us. The beauty of it is, this ended up being a much better way. We've been going the other way for, like I said, 25 plus years. And now all of a sudden it's like we're not having to go through all these little towns. We got to the main highway quicker. We didn't have the traffic. And yes, there was uncertainty. And that's the way it is in life. Too often we stay in bad situations. Maybe it's a job that's really unfulfilling. Maybe it's a position we're holding in a club or at church, and we're like, you know what? I really want to do something different, but yet we don't want to step out because, again, it's the unknown. As I was, driving along, it was neat in my rear view mirror to see the sun starting to rise. And I thought to myself, often we're going through life through the rear view mirror. We're remembering all the good things. And while it's good, we're not focused on what's ahead of us that could be even better. And so every once in a while, I would catch that glimpse behind me and I'd see it up in the mirror and just sort of smile. Of course, I was looking forward to daylight because I really don't like driving in the dark. But eventually it got lighter and lighter and the day was absolutely beautiful. But I'm just wondering, are you in a situation? Maybe it's a relationship that you're going, this isn't going anywhere. And maybe it's a friendship, maybe it's a romantic relationship. I'm not talking about marriage, but even there, are you settling for just ho-hum because you've always done it that way? Are you staying in that job? Are you staying in that position? Are you staying in that house? And yet there's a part of you that wants something more, but you're feeling like, I don't know, it's too risky. I'm saying just be open to the fact that maybe it's time to really start looking through the different areas of your life. Step out, be willing to try something. Be willing when someone says, hey, would you teach a class? Hey, would you join this organization? Hey, would you consider? Instead of always no, 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 maybe it's time to at least consider. So on this Monday, as you go through the week, begin thinking, has my life really gotten stale? And I'm just not doing anything new because I've gotten going just, on autopilot. Maybe it's time to be a little adventurous. Step out in faith. Pray about it. I'm not saying make, irrational decisions. I'm just saying consider. So I'd love to know if this speaks to you. Maybe you're going, oh my goodness, has she been reading my mind? Because I know even for me, sometimes it's easy to get comfortable. But I'm saying step out, do something different, be a little adventurous, safe but adventurous, and I'd love to know details. So until next time, come back each day, and I'd love to hear your thoughts. As always, God bless.